Alright, let's go out and look at the new winch I put on the Hazer. There's the antennas in the down position, and it is extremely windy today. Supposed to have major storms by this afternoon and this evening, so the high winds always precede the storm. And we're here at the tower, and 5 years ago when I put the Hazer up, I mounted the winch down here, and 5 years later I thought to myself, why in the hell did you mount it down so low when you could have mounted it up at least shoulder height? But anyway, good idea then, but 5 years later it got to be a pain cranking. So I installed this Champion 3,000 pound winch, about 90 bucks through Amazon.com. Comes with a controller and a bunch of accessories, plus your feed point here with rollers. What I did here was I went and got a piece of 3/8 inch aluminum, laid it out, measured it out for U-bolts to wrap around the tower legs, then of course drilled the bolts for the winch itself. Now this winch will only hold about 45 feet of line, and of course the tower is close to 60 feet, so I basically had to cut the old line on the winch and cable it up and splice it in up at the very top. And I think if I back up here, might be able to get a shot of it. I don't know yet. There we go. I've got the manufacturer's loop on there, but that's where the connection is to allow me to lower it all the way down to the ground. Now before you go hitting the reply button and go, oh my god, look at that, the guy's got too much stuff on that tower. Yeah, and the wind's blowing real bad, and that's why they're down. But this stuff has been up almost 5 years. The key is you engineer it right, build it with lightweight T6061 aluminum. Don't exceed the maximum dead load on the Hazer. And by all means, watch the weather. When you're having severe weather or you got high winds all day, we'll bring it down. But I do have it guide at the Hazer, and of course at the midway point in the tower. So again, it's been up for almost 5 years and haven't had a problem. And of course there's 3 runs of 1 5/8 hard line, which goes into the ground and runs this direction, makes a break towards the house. And then I've got control line cable for the rotor and some LMR 600 and another roll of hardline going up to the tower as well. And these are 1/2 inch hardline jumpers that connect to the 1 5/8 with DIN connectors. And this is a Cellflex 1 5/8 hardline. It's got the aluminum outer jacket and copper inner jacket, so it's a little bit more flexible, a little bit more lighter. But again, the winds are blowing probably in the neighborhood of 20-25 miles an hour right now, with storms building to the west today, so hopefully it won't be bad, but they're saying it might be. So, and then this thing here is the platform to be able to get up on and stand to do any maintenance without having to put up a ladder up by the rotor, or just do periodic maintenance inspections at that height. But this is my lowering point for storms, and been through a lot of them. Things twist around a little bit and sway side to side, but nothing's broke yet. Anyway, one more look at the winch. This is the back of the winch, and got stainless steel hardware bolting the winch to the plate. And then what I did was here, I'll get these out. I'm hooked here. Just took and put some alligator clips to connect onto the battery, and I've got a power pole connection too. I've got a couple of 12-volt units. One's got power poles on it, and one's got terminals. So just carry the battery out, clip onto it. If I had power out this far in the shed, I could power up the 12-volt and keep it on trickle charge, but I haven't got to that point yet. So, and last but not least is the control unit. Control unit just bolts around the tower, and then self-explanatory, down and up. So, and it's waterproof. I went ahead and ran a piece of tape around the joint just in case, but switches are waterproof. We'll see how waterproof it is after the first rain tonight. But anyway, that's the new addition to the big multi-band VHF, UHF, and microwave tower.